Yeah, I think I think the last true 10-8 in the UFC's history is Frankie Edgar versus Gray Maynard. That was the last actual 10-8 round. Since then, there's not been one. And that round, Shevchenko, I think Shevchenko won that last round. It was close. She was winning up to the last minute. She got her back taken, but she did everything from there.
I'm doing pretty good. The last round that I can think of that I would be like, yep, that's a 10-8 is the last round between Max Holloway and Calvin Cater, where he's like dodging punches, talking to the commentary booth.
Yeah, that was. The way I see 10-8s is if the fight could have realistically been stopped, all right, we'll say 10-8. That's a 10-8. But, man, I can't wait to hear. I mean, we'll never hear because you never hear anything about the judges.
Someone was saying that
you put a lot of money on Grasso.
On Reddit, they were saying like championship fights shouldn't have 10-8 rounds to begin with.
Yeah, something nice Karate Combat does is they don't have to split decisions. They do the extra round. Now, you can get a split decision in the extra round, but it's like really difficult. There has to be a point deduction or something. And I had never really thought about that, but I loved it. Split decisions are garbage. Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
MVP and Mike Perry.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose it did. I was thinking it was just 5 rounds, but it was the 4. Yeah. So I think that might be worth adopting. I could see why the UFC wouldn't want it. Like, there's that letdown after your body decompresses like immediately as soon as that 3rd round ends. But it works really well with Karate Combat. It helps take the judges out of it. Anything you can do to make sure the judge's job is useless, do it.
I do think that judges should have to go do media after a fight too.
I would love for that. It'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll never happen. And I'm not all in favor of fighters have to be judges. I've seen plenty of good judges that aren't fighters. But I think they should have some idea of what hurts and what doesn't. Having somebody's back while getting punched in the face doesn't hurt the person whose back you have.
It's so weird that they have to sit cage shot. I feel like they should be up where the camera operators are, like walking around.
So originally when they started doing it, they didn't have the booth. And a lot of local shows don't have the TV in front of them, so they can only watch the fight. And you have to judge only from your angle. If you don't see the punch connect, you're not supposed to score the punch connect, which is the reason you supposedly get a split decision, is because one judge didn't see punches land. Like if I'm in a corner hitting someone and they're behind me, they can't see my punch landing, so they're not supposed to assume it did. That's the reason. But now that, I mean, especially the UFC, where they all have cameras in front, they should be put in a room off-site, up in a room, black room, not allowed to talk to anyone, take their phones. You do nothing but watch this fight. Because this upsets me. Shevchenko may never be champion again.
Also, how do you feel about 5 judges instead of 3?
I would put 9. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't have enough faith in 5, let alone 3. Throw 9 in there. PFL does a thing where they actually take votes during the fight, and if enough people say the other person won, yeah. Anything you can do to take power away from the judges, I'm all for, because the judges are terrible and they ruin careers. I do think now Shevchenko will never have a title again. I think this is taking the wind out of her sails, that she was able to come back after a loss like that is something else. And I think she should be the champion right now. I had her winning, although it was close. I wouldn't have complained had Grasso edged out a round or two, but a 10-8 round to change who wins is...
So is it Blanchfield next, do you think? Or who's next up for that?
Dana White says Shevchenko's next. So here, the trilogy, the only one that makes sense. To be fair, there's no one in the division. There's Shevchenko and now apparently Grasso.
Speaking of immediate rematches, I hope this guys can get an immediate.
No, he don't need the immediate. I mean, down the line, I think if say Strickland has one good title defense, and I think the next one may be Izzy again.
Have Izzy fight DDP now for a number 1 contender shot?
That's what I've been saying.
Khamzat versus Costa. I think Costa wins, but it could go either way.
He's so big.
That's on the Islam card, right?
Yeah. All right, bring it. Let's break it down. Gotta remember where I am. Militia on 3. I was working with Chuck no, Guardian, no, Militia, that's the one. Militia on 3. 1, 2, 3, Militia!
Jim on 3.